A brief summary of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, shortened as Sheikh Mujib or just Mujib, was a Bangladeshi politician and statesman. He is called the father of the nation in Bangladesh. He served as the first president of Bangladesh and later as the Prime Minister of Bangladesh from 17th April 1971 until his assassination on 15 August 1975. He is considered to be the driving force behind the independence of Bangladesh. He is popularly dubbed with the title of Bangabandhu by the people of Bangladesh. He became a leading figure in and eventually the leader of the Awami League. Founded in 1949 as an East Pakistan-based political party in Pakistan, Mujib is credited as an important figure in efforts to gain political autonomy for East Pakistan and later as the central figure behind the Bangladesh Liberation Movement and the Bangladesh Liberation War in 1971. Thus he is regarded Jatir Janok or Jatir Pita, both meaning father of the nation of Bangladesh. His daughter Sheikh Hasina is the current leader of the Awami League and the Prime Minister of Bangladesh. Before joining politics, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman studied law and political science in Kolkata and Dhaka and agitated for Indian independence. In 1949, he joined the Awami League, a political party which advocated greater autonomy for East Pakistan. A popular leader in East Pakistan, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman played an important role in the 6-point movement and anti-Ayub movement. In 1970, his party secured an absolute majority in the Pakistani general elections, the country's first, winning more seats than all parties in the West Pakistan, including Zulfikar Ali Bhutto's Pakistan People's Party. Despite gaining a majority, the League was not invited by the ruling military junta to form a government. As civil obedience erupted across East Pakistan, Mujib indirectly announced independence of Bangladesh during a landmark speech on 7th March 1971.
তোমাদের যা কিছু আছে তাই নিয়ে প্রস্তুত থাকো মনে রাখবা রক্ত যখন দিয়েছি রক্ত আরো দেব এই দেশের মানুষকে মুক্ত করে ছাড়বো ইনশাআল্লাহ এবারে সংগ্রাম আমাদের মুক্তির সংগ্রাম এবারে সংগ্রাম স্বাধীনতার সংগ্রাম জয় বাংলা
On 26 March 1971, the Pakistan Army responded to the mass protest with Operation Searchlight, in which Prime Minister Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was arrested and flown to solitary confinement in West Pakistan, while Bengali civilians, students, intellectuals, politicians and military defectors were murdered as part of the 1971 Bangladesh genocide. During Mujib's absence, many Bengalis joined the Mukti Bahini and, helped by the Indian Armed Forces, defeated the Pakistan Armed Forces during the Bangladesh Liberation War. After Bangladesh's independence, Mujib was released from Pakistani custody due to international pressure and returned to Dhaka in January 1972 after a short visit to Britain and India. Mujib became the Prime Minister of Bangladesh under a parliamentary system adopted by the new country. He charged the provincial parliament to write a new constitution proclaiming the 4 fundamental principles of nationalism, secularism, democracy and socialism, which reflect his political views collectively known as Mujibism. The Awami League won a huge mandate in the country's first general election in 1973. However, Mujib faced challenges of rampant unemployment, poverty and corruption as well as the Bangladesh famine of 1974. The government was criticized for denying constitutional recognition to indigenous minorities and human rights violations by its security forces, notably the National Defence Force or Jatiyo Rukhi Bahini Parliamentary. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman initiated one-party socialist rule in January 1975. 6 months later, he and most of his family were assassinated by renegade army officers during a coup. A martial law government was subsequently established. In a 2004 BBC poll, Mujib was voted the greatest Bengali of all time.